is up, you guys? I know it's been a long time. It's been quite the while. It's been really quite the while, and a lot of things have happened since we last were on here on High and Hungry. Yep, that's right. This is what you're watching. You're watching High and Hungry on BREALTV. Your host, E-Zone, is back, and we find ourselves in the city of Long Beach on a very beautiful day. The weather is nice. The birds are chirping. Squirrels are running. It's smoky out here, but it's not smoky because of me. Well, just because of me. It's smoky because barbecue is in the air. And we are at the one and only Long Beach BBQ Festival. Once again, this is the third time they're back around. Brought to you by the city of Long Beach and Axiom BBQ, who is a High and Hungry alumni. And you can watch it on a previous episode. There's some lobster out there that's being smoked. There's a lot of sweets out there that's being smoked, you know. And the best thing about it is that this is a people's choice competition. I think when it's people's choice, it's the best kind of choice you can make, because there's no animosity when it comes down to the competitors. I'm going to be checking in with some vendors that I met in the past, that we've had on the show in the past, and I'm also going to be checking out some new vendors as well. The barbecue game is evolving, and I was having this conversation with the gentleman over here, and I was telling them to be in the food game is kind of like being in the technology game, in the hardware, you know, the technological hardware game, where whatever is the item or the commodity to make something so efficient right now might be improved in 6 months from now or a year later, and it's going to be new hardware and new technology that you got. If you want to please your customers to the fullest and keep up with the demand of conveniency that we demand here in America, you got to improve your stats. You got to improve your technology. You got to improve your supplies. And that's how the food game is. But the one thing for sure is that you can keep creating a bigger smoker, but there ain't nothing to it but to smoke the meats. And we are about to find out who's been smoking the meats out here, who's been bringing something different, and who's got the deliciousness backed up, man. I'm ready, man. I got an empty stomach. I'm allowed to eat the right amount of protein. We're gonna make some good choices, but we're also gonna make some high and hungry munchy choices as well. If you're enjoying the show so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to support the show or support the brand, go to highandhungry.shop. I am starting off real quick because I got a Stanley and I should be hydrating, but I got a nice local IPA from a brewery out here that they got out here, which is a friend from last year. So we're going to check in with him. And isn't it cool that I could just get a Stanley refilled with just top tier beer? So cheers to that. What's up, you guys? We're making our first stop over here. We are with Michael here with the one and only Vinegar and Smoke. How you doing, Michael?
Ah, dude, I'm stoked.
It's the calm before the storm.
Oh, this is the calm?
Everybody's on edge a little bit, you know, not like, but not bad edge.
For
it's
sure.
just like, it's the same kind of edge you get. Are you Latino?
Of course.
Okay, so it's the same kind of edge you get when your mom or your grandma's trying to get the food ready for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and everybody's like, falta esto.
You know, burn your mouth on it?
Yeah, bro. They're like, prueba esto. Va a sentarte, you know,
Exactly.
like,
Yeah, man.
So I know I'm intervening right now, but with the process. But hey, man, I wanted to reach out because I wanted to highlight some of the best vendors out here and some of the people who reached out, because
Awesome.
obviously there's a competition going on. It's people's choice.
Yes, sir.
What do you take pride in your smokeouts?
Oh, honestly, the thing that I think is our best item is our pork belly burnt ends. But everyone loves our tri-tip too, man. So those two things are pretty much it.
I'm gonna be 100. You mentioned two things, and this is just in my opinion. Tri-tip, I love forever. I love it, bro. Like, it's one of my favorite things. I know it's a California thing,
No doubt.
but I love it. What is it? Pork belly burnt ends.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a friend who cooks them all the time. It's not necessarily my favorite, but I think somebody made them blueberry one time, and I was like, oh my God, that was crazy. But I'm interested to try yours.
I've got some chipotle pineapple barbecue sauce for you to try. And
You made my camera guy raise his eyebrows like.
of course, the name Vinegar and Smoke, I got the fresh pickles, fresh red onions, fresh jalapenos that are pickled.
Is that where it stems from? Like the toppings on there?
Hell yeah, the vinegar, because I think vinegar goes with barbecue perfectly.
It really does, man. I'm one of the people, like, I enjoy the hell out of a Frank's Red Hot sauce.
There we
bro.
go, yeah.
What background of Latino is your family from? Are they Salvador?
Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, is that a curtido influence? Because I'm
Nah.
Salvadorian and like, we consume a lot of vinegar when it
For
comes
sure.
down to curtido on pupusas.
Yeah, no doubt.
Watch your mom make the curtido. You're gonna be like, bro, are you cleaning something?
How
or
much
are
are you putting in there?
Yeah, like it's like, are you supposed to clean my insides
Right?
or what, mom?
It's good for you though.
So definitely interested in trying the tri-tip, the pork belly burnt ends.
Yes, sir.
What would you say the topping is what completes the meal? Like the right combination for you,
I
at
think
least?
for me personally, a combination of a bite of the right side, the right sauce, the right meat all at once. You know, that's what really does it. It's just a combination of all the flavors.
There you go. It's spoken from a true smoker right here, you know, to another smoker.
There we go.
Yeah. And how long have you been in the game for?
5 years.
5 years in the game?
5 years, yeah. So
Best thing you've cooked before we get into the food?
best thing I've cooked ever? Or
That you're just proud of. You're just like, yo, that was that one.
honestly, like the pork belly burnt ends is the thing, dude. Like that, I'm even repping the shirt. Like this is our #1 product.
All right. We're heading to the kitchen. We got to see
Let's
what's
go-
up.
let's go check it out.
Let's go to the kitchen. Okay, we're seeing the unwrapping right now. See, that's a beautiful sight right there. The tri-tip at its pure form right there. Oh my God. And people usually don't like that little end right there. Me, I love that end right there. Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about. First piece of meat. And I love that little end. Look at the tenderness on the tri-tip though, man.
Bam. Let me get you some sauce. Try it up.
Ooh, the array dog with
Yes,
the salsa.
sir.
I'm excited.
All right, buddy. Fresh dill pickles, dill pickled jalapenos, pickled red onions, pineapple chipotle, tangy vinegar. Yeah, man, when I first started this jam, it was all just pickles. That's how I started doing this. It was just gourmet pickles of different kinds. And then, you know, I moved into doing the barbecue stuff. Someone hit me up and said, hey, can you do some catering for me? I said, I can. And they kind of just took off from there to all the shit that we do now. So
This is what I'm gonna do right now. So, because I like the taste of it, so I'm gonna have to like sushi it. If I'm gonna
you
be
got
honest
it,
with
man.
you. So,
Ha.
and then
Roll
I
that up.
Roll
I mean,
it
he's
up.
good at rolling up, all right.
This is high and hungry. Now, out of both sauces, which one did you
This one
recommend?
right here.
And just add a little dippy.
Yeah, there we go.
It was more than just me and Joe at home. Like, you're like, "This is a big birthday cake." It was my birthday last month, but I'm like,
Vinegar is the best topping.
Just
for
right there with
barbecue.
the barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Vinegar and barbecue like this,
That's the PB&J of the barbecue roll.
right? Yeah. No doubt.
Seriously. Because
Yeah.
the jalapeno with the pickle and the onion, then the sauce is fire, my man. It's not overpowering. I was afraid it was gonna be like,
So you hear chipotle
Too much
in there.
mango
Yeah,
and
for
shit, you know what I
dude.
mean?
I hear you.
But this-
Just right. Pineapple, a little bit spicy on the end, nice and sweet in the front. Like,
you gotta do like tri-tip rolls, bro. Like this
right?
is right. Yeah, this
Make
is.
up some sushi roll with the tri-tip.
Yo. Hands down, vinegar, best combination to go with barbecue.
I think so.
This sauce is definitely worthy for you to come try it over here. Totally different taste from just tasting it bare to just tasting it with the actual toppings. Make sure you guys follow the one and only Vinegar and Smoke on Instagram. What's your menu looking like today?
Today I'm doing sandwiches, 3rd-pound sandwiches. We're doing this tri-tip. We're doing the burnt ends. We're doing pulled pork. And I've also got chicken leg quarters that we're cooking up.
That's what you want, man. You got to pace yourself at this kind of event, man. You really have to pace yourself. You don't want to overdo it. There is such a thing as the meat sweats.
Ha!
If you missed out last year and you're here this year, come say hello. Maybe you come out on the video. But definitely tap back in with the vendors we highlight on High and Hungry because we highlight some of the best. And I just found out what I enjoy with my barbecue is solidified as a staple for me, at least, bro.
Hell
You
yeah,
know what
man.
I mean?
Right
Thank
on.
you so much, Michael.
My pleasure.
I can't wait to come back and check in on the burnt
Yeah, dude.
ends.
Right on, man.
And that is very delicious.
Appreciate
my
it,
brother.
buddy.
Thank you.
Of course. Does the cameraman want to taste?
All right, you guys. On my way to the next vendor, I found a very, very, very recognizable staple in BREALTV lore. I'm talking about Bart is here, even though he's not here, because his missile of a smoker is here, dude. The tightest smoker. I think it's 1,000 gallon smoker. This bastard didn't bring the one with my logo, but you know, look at how much meat they got in there, bro. Are we getting a little sneak peek?
Burn ends and then
Oh my God.
we got the spare ribs on the other side.
All right, you guys, we're here at our second stop. I ran into homie while I was doing my scouting in the beginning. I'm here with Jeff. with the one and only McGills BBQ. How we doing, Jeff?
McGilla.
Yeah.
Like the gorilla.
Yeah, McGills BBQ. Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people say McGee's, but you know, it's McGill's
Nah,
barbecue.
McGills BBQ. Yeah, it's, you know.
They said I had similar dance moves like homie when I was in the Marine Corps, so that was my nickname when I was in the Marine Corps.
You had similar dance moves like the gorilla?
That's right.
Yeah, man, how long did you serve in the Marines?
6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Where you could, what,
Non-combat.
were you like, were you already, like, did you already like cooking while you were in the Marines,
You know,
or?
I've always enjoyed cooking. You know,
Yeah?
I think ever since I was a kid, I enjoyed cooking. You know, latchkey kid, you had to cook on your own, not
Yeah.
just cup of soups. You know, you had to
Yeah,
mix it up a little bit.
because you probably had to feel like a brother or two, you know what I mean? Yeah,
little
so.
brother, who should be here by now.
Oh, yeah. How long have you been in the barbecue game?
We've been doing this for about 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And where's the craziest place that has taken you where you're like, all right, bro, this is.
Oh wow. Well, we catered for a Mark, not a Mark Cooper. Man, I can't think of it. He just got signed a big deal with the Detroit Lions, but we catered for him and his family.
Oh, like NFL star?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's on the gram, and it's taken us, you know, we got to participate in some invitationals, you know, down in San Juan Capistrano. We got invited to cook alongside some of the people that we admire, respect in the barbecue game, so that was pretty cool.
That's always a good feeling, man, when you get recognized for doing something you love, you know?
Yeah.
Now, what is the one thing, I know we're having a People's Choice competition here. What is the one thing you're taking the most pride in today?
You know, we take pride in all of our food.
I mean, I know,
you know,
but like, what's like
but-
your recommended choice? Like,
So for today, I would say probably our brisket. We have our own signature rub that we put on there.
okay.
And you know, it's got the traditional salt and pepper, but we mix it up a little bit. We throw some ancho, you know, and some other, you know, comino, some other spices that we kind of grew up with.
Sheesh. That slice right there. Damn. Look at the juices oozing out of that right there. Getting that slice down. He could have just karate chopped that. Look at that texture on there, bro. It's almost like jello-ish. That is beautiful. Oh, I gotta take both pieces. This is exactly what I pictured when I smelled it. Not sweet at all. Very on the spicy, not spicy, but like the pepper is like, you know what I mean? Like you taste the pepper, but no para que te enchiles, bro. This right here has a lot of flavor. I want to just take a bite off. You know, I'm gonna be honest. The texture on it reminds me. It's so soft. Like if you ever had caldo de res, it's that soft, bro. Like when you with the fat. I'm not really a big fat on brisket kind of guy, but this one literally melted, bro. Melted. Now the taste, it's not peppery in the sense where it's spicy, but it's a good mix of like a salt and pepper, almost like almost like a Louisiana dry rub, but way less salt. You know what I mean? Way less salt on there. Very delicious and unique.
My favorite way to have brisket is actually on a flour tortilla with a little bit of borracho beans or charo beans, brisket, a little bit of salsa ranchera, a little bit of cilantro, cojita cheese, boom.
Make sure you guys check them out at McGills BBQ. McGilla like the gorilla, all right?
That's
Make sure you guys check them out.
Thank
My
you,
guy,
homie.
muchas
Appreciate
gracias
it.
for everything.
Thank you.
I got a little taste of the beans right here, and it's, dude, these are like delicious barbecue beans. The chunkiness that's in there, you actually get chunks of meat. Heavy barbecue taste, no doubt. Having you some fucking barbecue pedos, dog. All right, you guys, we're here with the one and only. This is a recap. Because we're here. This is how you know they were good. They're here once again, bro. I'm talking about the one and only Long Beach Brewery over here, dog. LBC Ism California Brewery. You know what I mean? And I'm here with
Ism, baby.
Ism, dog. And I'm here with the one and only Ian again, dog.
Cheers, boys.
Oh, dog, you know, I got a different ways to cheers, so I brought my Stanley. Can we make it happen?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
This is how you get a
I'll tell
refill here.
nobody.
Shh, dog, they don't need to know. I'm just getting water in there, you know? Anyways, you guys, local, full hydration, bro. Local vendors, local brews. Long Beach does it right, bro. They hook everybody up the right way, and they get the community involved, bro. So if you find yourself coming out here for the next one, next year, or if you've been here before, you guys already know what it's like to come get a brew over here. This is the brew to get over here. Some local, fresh off the tap.
There you go.
Cheers, my friends watching on High and Hungry. Cheers to my friend Ian over here with the one and only ism. Now I can continue on once I wash down the barbecue. They hit me up from this company right here, man, and I got intrigued. I was like, they sent me a picture and they were like, you gotta stop by. They said Texas Twinkies. Right off the bat, you got my attention. Reubens Barbecue. I'm here with the one and only Reubens Barbecue. How you doing, brother?
Good, man.
Thank you so much for giving us the time of the day, man. First question I'm gonna ask: how long have you been in the barbecue game for?
Wow, 20 years, but my business, 5. I grew up in California. I moved to Texas for 15 years, and then I moved back.
To Barbecue University or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I heard that that's kind of like a rite of passage for people that really want to get like on some real barbecue.
Yeah, well, they're pretty crazy on their barbecue. So I had a friend that had a little smoke shack, and like literally like a little spot that looked like a straight shack, and so his uncle sold barbecue out of it.
Wow.
And that's how it intrigued me to keep on going with it. Just learning from him and then taking it on my own, trial and error.
There's a People's Choice Barbecue, like award thing going down. I've been asking everybody that I stop by their booth, what is the one thing, of course you take pride in everything, but what's the one thing that you're like, hey, this is my baby that I want to highlight everybody to try?
The Texas Twinkies, for sure. It's a jalapeno stuffed with cream cheese, brisket, and I wrap it in bacon and I smoke them.
Okay.
I try to pick those big jalapenos.
Where are you getting jalapenos so big, bro?
Man,
I mean, bro, like, I didn't know they were real jalapenos. I thought it was carne. I thought it was like a whole.
Yeah.
Where you finding jalapenos so big, bro?
I shop around, bro. It's not easy.
I know it's not.
I try to be consistent with them. So, I sell them and I try to, like I said, get the biggest ones I can find.
Is that something that, as a Texas, a product of Texas Twinkies?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the names in it, but sometimes
they
they
started
French
out
fries.
there.
That's just.
No, they started in Texas. They started at a barbecue shop called Hutchins, and then I took it from there and just made it my own.
And so the brisket and the cream cheese, that's your own in the.
Well, it's my idea.
Your creation.
My own creation of it, and people do it differently. That's why I do it the way I have it, and I just smoke it.
Is there a cheeseburger version of these, like where they put like ground beef and like cheese?
There's some. Those are Texas armadillo eggs. Those are like ground beef wrapped in there.
I don't know what's going on in Texas, but eggs are popping, bro. You know what I mean? Like you got Texas Twinkies, Texas armadillo eggs. Do you have any Twinkies?
I have some, but they're not ready yet.
Oh,
they're cooking right now.
But I want to see the process.
Yeah,
Can we get it?
Yeah.
That'd be
Here
great.
we go, man. There's some right here.
Look at that right there. When we check back in, like how long does it take to cook these things?
2 hours.
That's a solid amount of time for a Texas Twinkie. 2 hours? I know I'm over here. I was like, try not to think you're on camera. Like, what do you have on that side right there?
I
What?
have beef ribs.
Damn. Okay, so you said Santa Maria.
Yeah, I have my Santa Maria on the other side.
Santa Maria style grill.
No, yeah. And I have the Twinkies, but here's my beef ribs right here. So these are going. They should be done in a little while. So I'm just letting those go. My briskets, they're pretty much done now. So that's what I look for. So,
That's your favorite brisket?
Yeah. I won a competition. I got second place, but still second place.
What do you do with your brisket that's a little bit different than everybody else, would you say?
I just use my own rubs, just the flavors I like, and that's what got me popular for my brisket. So it's just, I do a basic, don't get too crazy.
As much as everybody says that brisket is like it's you don't get too crazy. Everybody still manages to make it a little different in their own. I already tried 2 kinds.
Yeah.
And it was the same meat cut, but tastes completely different.
Yeah.
And that to me is amazing because
Yeah.
like you think growing up, steak is the only thing you could do something like that with, and then you start experimenting with barbecue and trying with different people. So listen, the one thing I'm gonna come back for, and I need to come back for, is the Twinkie. Where can they follow you guys at, bro?
Smoking Reubens.
Smoking Reubens. Make sure you guys check them out. This isn't over. We're coming back in about 2 hours. I'm gonna set another timer, 2 hours to go back because we gotta get these and we're gonna try them out because I'm sold on them, bro.
Yeah.
You really got me sold.
Right.
Your wife with the La Jefa shirt,
Yeah.
got me sold on them too, man. Thank you so much for the
yeah,
time,
no,
Ruben.
Thank you, man. Thank
I
you.
wish you success in your barbecue business and
Appreciate you.
looking forward to trying it. You said something about the Santa Maria?
Yeah, I have.
Now, is this a different style of cooking them or is it the same thing?
It's the same. It's just I'm speeding it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw them on the smoker. So you know, I have some that are straight on the smoker, and then this is just trying to speed up the bacon.
So it's like when you put outdoor plants in an indoor room with lights for a little bit and then speed up the process. See, that's how I know. This is High and Hungry, you guys. I know. This is what I'm talking about. Assistance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
Those
gotta
packs
make
are
it
still
work.
good. Those packs are still good. Don't be hating on them, bro. Fools out here acting like they don't make money off them and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, do you smoke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, that's how I know he gets the jokes right there. I'm like, God, man.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's about to be
Got to.
bomb. That's how I know it's about to be bomb, bro. Understands the munchies. This man gets high. He gets hungry, and he's smoking more than just food, dog. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to come back and get one of these things. What's up, you guys? We're making another quick stop here on High and Hungry in the 3rd annual Long Beach BBQ Festival. I am here with the one and only Chef Logan with ZEF Barbecue, as seen on Netflix, the Food Network, Taste Made, Barbecue Brawls, Barbecue Showdown. These guys are celebs right here, bro. Thank you so much for having us, Chef Logan.
Man. Absolutely, man.
I mean, I was curious because I got the smell. Everybody's cooking kind of like the same thing, but everybody does it a little bit different, and you get the picture based on the smoke. And I'm getting a lot of sweet aromas off of your smoker, bro. What kind of food do you do, bro?
So we do
you make? I'm sorry.
So we do Hawaiian barbecue through the lens of Texas style barbecue. So we do use a 500-gallon offset. We use red oak sourced from here in California, but we do it with flavors from the islands, flavors from Japan, China. We're trying to bring those flavors to LA and to Simi Valley and Ventura County as well.
You know what, man? It's crazy. You just kind of touched my heart a little bit here, bro. Like I've been going to Japan for the last 3 years. I go on the off season, you know, and I know we like what off season. It's hard these days to find off season.
Nowadays,
But you know, I usually been going in the winter, and I love it, man. I've fallen in love with the cuisine. One thing that always sold me on it is not just the pop culture 90s things that I grew up watching, but it's like the fact that the one thing that the Japanese people give themselves is a solid quality meal, because not only do they have the strictest food laws in the world, but everybody takes pride in what they make.
100%.
And you show me a bad meal you can get out there, bro. That's all I can say, bro.
As much as we can, man. And you know, I'm traditionally trained. I worked in Michelin star restaurants for a long time, and I worked in hotels for a long time. So just talking about like that sort of meal and that high of standard, we're trying to take the same type of mindset from those establishments and bring it into barbecue. Like obviously you see us out here, we're underneath the beautiful Long Beach sun. We're out in the open. We got bands going. Far cry from, you know, a 2 Michelin star restaurant, white tablecloth. So we're just trying to have the same standards and the same execution and the same consistency as higher end food, because barbecue is kind of looked not down upon. It's definitely creating its own lane now.
It's not that it's looked down upon. I feel like people simplify it too much than what it is, and then in reality, when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, it's more complex than people think. 100%. Like, it's not just salt and pepper and a rub. It's not just lighting up a fire and fanning the flames. Yeah. If you've been watching this show for a long time, you know that we've dived deep in some of these ventures to show you how crazy the lore goes into what the preparing and the history. Hey, bro, when you're out here flexing your mom's or your grandparents' names, bro, that shit's for real, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
You gotta treat it like that. Be like, I don't play about my parents' shit, you know? Yeah.
And it's the same thing, you know, people kind of look at like, there's certain things like Mexican food, Chinese food, everyone's like, oh, it should be cheap and fast. It's really not. Like going back on grandmas and grandpas and stuff, all these different types of recipes come from a home cooked meal, and those meals take a long time.
What's your favorite meal? I guess traditionally, you being a part Japanese, like what do you like?
I'm a big fan of donburi. I'm a big fan of simple pickle dishes. Love a good tempura. Love a good udon. A really good ramen.
Big noodles, huh?
Yeah, we do ramen. We do pho.
You do ramen here?
Oh yeah, not today.
Okay, I was about to say like, yo, this is a first.
Yeah, usually we have big, we have T-shirts that say ramen.
Okay,
and
you deserve your own episode, bro. Yeah, you deserve your own episode.
Bro, no, seriously, whenever you guys want to come out to Simi Valley, let me know.
Now, can you show us what's in the smoker? What are you working on?
So right now we got, let's see.
Gotta put the gloves on, doggy.
So right now,
you want to spank that chicken right there,
so
bro.
we got some chicken going right now, the huli huli chicken. So it's like our play on huli huli chicken. We don't flip it, but we brine it for 2 days in pineapple juice, scallion, ginger, garlic, cinnamon, star anise, a bunch of different flavors that usually goes into huli huli chicken.
This man said pineapple juice. I was like, damn.
And then we rinse it, we season up real nice, we smoke it, and then we hit it with our huli huli sauce. We got some Kahlua pork up here. We got our briskets coming up to temp down here. Everything's kind of wrapped right now and just kind of like floating through. So we got more pulled pork, we got briskets, and we got spare ribs. It's all kind of wrapped right now, though.
Is that because it's still in the process?
No, so we're just bringing everything up to temp, and we're just holding.
Okay, all right. Look at that fat on there, looking like it's just gonna melt right off. All right, now that's the one saucy piece of meat right there. Sheesh, that's the money shot right there. Somebody give me a tortilla, bro. That is impressive, man. Did that make you want to get in line, sir?
Already in line.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Is this your first time coming to this event?
First time. I usually go to the one at the Santa Anita Park.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I mean, this is our third time covering this Long Beach BBQ Festival, and they always bring some of the best of the best.
Okay, well,
this is something new right here.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's something new. That curry right there. That's something new right there.
I was gonna drink it. Wow.
I asked him to put me some in a bowl.
I don't blame you, man. You want to try everything here, right?
I know. They should sell just like little samples of everything.
All right, guys, so we're back with the platter. We got it's ZEF Barbecue. Thanks to Chef Logan and his other chef who looked like he was in the UFC was out there cooking it up, bro. I mean, this is such a beautiful display, bro. This is the big piece of meat that we had. The only thing that's missing for me, bro, I'm gonna be honest, is just, I think it's just because I'm Latino, is I just want a tortilla, bro. That's all I want. I just want to, nobody has a tortilla out here, bro. Now, I don't know what's up with the sauce, but I definitely want to try it with the sauce. Not too much vinegar. Check this out. Gotta give a little dippy dip. Little dippy dip. That sauce is very interesting, bro. Very good. It's almost like a mustard sauce. I don't know how else to describe it. Very mustardy. But not in the sense where it's like, it just has a hint. I'm gonna see what's up with this sauce real quick. That sauce is fire. Oh my God. Okay. This is the kind of sauce you want to have for kind of like the kind of effect you get with with a super chile that makes you sweat. It has that little hint, but this is right here. This is the sweet barbecue sauce. Brisket is A1, bro. Whatever, it's not even that they used a lot of seasoning or anything like that, or if anything, it's just mostly natural juices, bro. That's all I can say about the brisket. With the sauces, they definitely add the Hawaiian or the, I guess the Islander twist on there. They have the nice sweetness to it. Now look at these ribs, bro. Look at these ribs. Bro, this comes off the bone, like literally, look at this. Like you can literally, damn, hold on. You can literally slide it off, bro. Look at that. I didn't even have to like struggle. Look at how tender this is, bro. Look at how tender these ribs is. It looks like that James Brown meme where he's all sweating. This is some tender meat. I'm gonna try it by itself. I'm gonna be honest. Never been a really big fan of Hawaiian style barbecue seasoning or the dressing. This has kind of a big almost like not a sweet teriyaki taste, but like a sweet, just a sweet, like a sweeter teriyaki for sure. But it's not specifically teriyaki. These guys got it down, bro. It comes back to being the Edo BBQ Festival. Everybody can be cooking the same thing, but everybody does it differently, and it provides a different taste. This right here, it looks like that pork that you would get at the Chinese spots. They have Louisiana fried chicken. You know what I mean? It looks like it, but bro, the taste is crazy explosion, man. I gotta put some sauce in here just to see what's up. Can't go wrong on the money right here. ZEF barbecue, solid 10 out of 10, bro. And I've never been one for Hawaiian style barbecue, but I'll think twice if it's from ZEF from now on. Fuck, oh no. What are you eating, bro?
Dino ribs from Axiom Kitchen.
Of course, Axiom Kitchen, dino ribs, but my dude, you're gonna eat all that?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I already had one. This is like the other half.
My man's got a Coke and a big plate of barbecue here.
I don't need sauce or anything. No sides, nothing.
Just a knife.
Just a knife. Cut little pieces, but I can bite into it.
My dude was eating it like, yo, dude, like, hey, I can't hate on that. Do your thing, bro.
I've been a fan of Axiom Kitchen since like 2021.
That's
following them.
That's a little bit right before we met him, but always good people. Shout out to Ian and Axiom Kitchen and the dino ribs, right?
Let's go. My favorite, the best right here.
Provecho, man.
Gracias.
Enjoy. Eating dino ribs out here in the open, dog. We are 2 hours in the opening day and debut episode of 2025 here of High and Hungry at the 3rd annual Long Beach BBQ Festival. I got a beautiful lighthouse behind me. I got an award-winning chiclets bash hole. Now, you know what I'm saying? I gotta speak in code. And with the exception of some of the security staff here, everybody here is just on such a great mood, man. It's in such a great mood. The barbecue is barbecuing. The people are grilling. And people are starting to drink. I'm enjoying the beer. Me personally, some of you guys know, I don't like the ocean too much. But I've never felt such calmness being around the ocean, and I think that has to do with, the food. Me being a fat guy, you gotta love the food, man. The food will help you calm down. There's no time to pay attention to the ocean, at all. we get a good shot of what some of these cruises look like. And is that the Queen Mary over there, right? Yep. The long one right there with the 3 holes? Yep. I don't know if I could do a cruise, man. I don't know if I could do a cruise. That just seems like a lot for me. Could you guys do a cruise? Everybody watching on YouTube? What's the food like on a cruise? I want to know. Is anything caught fresh? You know? And going into different waters. If you're enjoying this episode, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. You subscribe to BREALTV. And if you want to support the brand, go to highandhungry.shop and buy something. Buy a hat. Buy a Pro Pen. Buy something. Support the brand. We're definitely running into some friendly faces here. I'm here with Big Brian's Meats. Once again, what's going on, Brian?
How you guys doing, man?
Dude, last time we were on a whole different tip, bro. We were trying some of the chili that you presented last year, and people were impressed. People were wanting to try it. There's people that they're like, hey, where can I get that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's some people that have pulled up.
I remember you called it a sopa.
Because it reminded me of it, bro. Yeah.
You said, like, it's not your Hormel. This is not, like, you know, where's the Fritos? You wanted to dig it? Dude, yeah.
Dude,
I think you liked it.
No, I mean, I enjoy me a good chili as long as it's not watery. That's the worst thing.
That's right. It's got to be chunky.
What are you working with this year, man? I mean, you presented quite the platter here. I got the costillas, the ribs.
Yes.
I got the big slab of brisket, and I also got the curtido, the chile.
Yeah,
what is this?
Yeah, so that's our house-made escabeche.
What's escabeche?
So escabeche, it could take many forms, but traditional one is the jalapeno, it's the carrot, it's the onions, and it's taking that down. But my chef, Robert, he slices all that shit by hand, dude. No food processors, nothing like that. He takes each thing, slices it. What you're chewing on now...
Is it, I'm gonna guess, mole inspired?
It's kind of like, almost like pastor a little bit, but we call it Cali-Mex. Cali-Mex style.
I'm gonna be honest, man. This right here reminds me of kind of like mole ribs.
Yeah.
And I know to other people that like mole, this is what I'm talking about right here. How every dish is the same dish, but it's done differently.
That's right, yeah.
It's the beauty of barbecue.
Yeah,
This is almost like chocolate ribs. Almost,
yeah. No, it's got deep notes. Ooh, it's just squirted.
That's the money shot.
I love it. But yeah, it's pit smoked. Right over there is my 500-gallon trailer that we rolled. Just got done recently. The build from Rooster Pit Coke. Shout out to Rooster. But
you got a custom
it's a custom
smoker?
100%.
That's how you know when you're doing that big time, bro, in the game, bro. Like when you're out there really taking it for real, when you get your own custom smoker, you're out there on the map, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody has to make that. It's like a missile, you know?
Yeah, no, it's for real. I mean, it was an amazing build. But we're rolling everything. It was cooked on that. That's our brisket, 14-hour smoke. That's prime brisket. The marbling is amazing, and it's so buttery, man. It just rolls right off. But yeah,
I gotta try it with the curtido. I'm gonna call it curtido because I'm Salvadorian.
All good.
Look at that.
Take it down.
I haven't had this in this style. I keep saying nobody brought tortillas. Nobody brought tortillas, bro. You're onto something, though.
That hit? I think he likes it.
This is like if somebody taught your tia or your tío to make fucking good barbecue, bro. Not just carne asada.
Thanks, man.
Because, hold on, let me build up to it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Take it in.
Taste. Because the curtido on top, okay, it's not spicy for you guys that are wondering. Oh my God, is it hot? You know, it's not hot, right?
Yeah, flavor.
It's great. It's flavor, and then adds that kind of like, if you ever had like a chile relleno?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a chile relleno, but like with just a tiny bit of the jalapeno juice in there, bro.
Exactly.
That with the brisket, I would have never thought about that pairing, bro.
Barbecue is all improv. You know, you make it up on the fly, whatever you want it to be. And he's taking it to the next level there. I love it.
This is like, yo, you got to put this in a chile relleno next, bro. You got to grind it down.
Yeah.
Mix it in with that and put it in a chile relleno, dog.
That's not a bad idea.
Dog, please, invite me when you make that, please.
100%. 100%.
Because that reminded me of that right there.
Okay.
That reminded me of that with the curtido.
There you go.
Now the chocolate ribs, that is definitely experience in itself. It's kind of like it's a rich mole taste, but definitely has that pepper kick in there.
Absolutely.
Hey man, you haven't stopped working since last time I see you, apparently.
No, dude. I've just been pumping it up.
And this is what you're working with this year.
Yeah. So, new style. We just released those. We call it again. Those are the Cali Mex spare ribs. We do St. Louis style because I like just the meaty cut. And we've been doing that about 2-3 months now.
Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying, on a diet, bro.
Right,
And
that's
some of us are trying to get full. You
That's
know?
right.
Yeah. You want the meaty cut, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Where can they follow you at once again, brother?
At Big Brian's Meats.
Check-
Big Brian's Meats. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, more Instagram, Facebook, all the good stuff. But yeah, we do a lot of brewery pop-ups, catering. If you need catering, hit me up. We'll roll the smoker to you, get it done.
You guys heard it here, man. I mean, hey, it's nice to run into some of the individuals that I've seen throughout the history of the Long Beach BBQ Festival.
100%.
And you guys, I like to see the change up. I like to see the growth.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
And I'm excited about it, man.
Appreciate you.
I'm congratulations on it, and I'm gonna keep enjoying these ribs, bro. These are delicious. Thank you so much, man. Things happened at the 3rd annual Long Beach BBQ Festival. What's your name again?
I'm Ruby.
Ruby. And she's with CocaCola. She really wanted a Labubu, so we make a good trade. So let's see. What are you gonna get?
Let's go.
If she pulls a secret, I'm running into the.
my God.
I'm running into the water.
If I pull a secret, I'm gonna fucking fail.
I'm running into the water, bro. Like I'm just dive into the water if you pull.
You guys are gonna see before me.
Oh, you got soy milk.
Oh my God, it's so cute. I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is awesome. What branded products can I get you? Which products would you like?
Does Coke have root beer?
It doesn't have root beer. We only have the orange cream and the regular Coke. And then I have 3 flavors of Smart Water, Simply Pop.
Just do a variety pack. That'd be
Okay,
great. Yeah.
I'll come right now and bring that to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate this.
Yeah.
Is my first Labubu.
I'm glad. See, the boo boo cherry's getting popped.
This is a little Labubu.
They're like the hottest thing right now.
They are kind of the hottest thing right now.
You remember Beanie Babies?
This is hotter than
It's
that.
kind of like, yeah, like that, but like on steroids. We finally got the very, very famous Texas Twinkies. It took 2 hours, 3 hours to make.
Yeah.
But when bro, this is a hefty chile. Pause. You should be very proud, sir.
Oh shit, I am.
And
I try.
We're about to enjoy these. I mean, I gotta take the first bite, bro.
Yeah, let me know what you think.
I gotta take the first bite. This looks crazy. This looks gnarly. I hope I don't burn my beard. Oh my God.
What you got? Good?
How do you come up with this if you don't smoke, Texas? How? It's just too damn good.
All right.
Are they flying?
All right.
Are they selling a lot of
Yeah,
it?
man, I'm trying to keep up. Those and then my brisket bombs.
What's brisket bombs?
Get some more.
Bro. Por favor. Oh, what the fuck? What is that, bro?
It's brisket, cream cheese, a little bit of cream cheese with pepper jack cheese, and I make a ball. And then I bread it with flaming hot Cheetos. And then I fry them.
This is a solid ass fucking ball right here.
A lot of meat and cheese.
I'm taking a bite. Like an apple, fool. Like an apple. Hey, man. This motherfucker's a real high hungry real dude right here, man.
You know?
That is, man, I don't know what's going on in Texas and I don't know what's going on over here, but the best munchies are being created over here. Listen, I didn't say the healthiest. I said the best. The best munchies.
Yeah.
And this right here, this should be a Costco, bro. Like this, instead of a chicken bake, bro, this should have this, bro. I hope you get a trophy today.
I hope so too. That's what I'm trying.
Straight up.
There you go, my boy.
I can't be biased, but I can be honest, right?
Heck yeah.
We are checking back in with the infamous pork belly Mexican American infusion pork belly, to be exact, by the one and only Vinegar and Smoke Barbecue. They hit us up. The pork belly is done. Let's see what he has cooking, bro.
All right, guys, so we got the pork belly burnt ends finished up right here. We're gonna put some sauce on. This is the pineapple chipotle. Fix this guy's up. Ah, see, almost out of sauce. That's how good it is. And there we go. Ah, perfect.
Alrighty, guys, we had to catch up right back with the burnt ends here at Vinegar and Smoke. Oh my God. The sauce? That tasted like chorizo. I mean, no, that tasted like chicharrón, dog. If anybody knows what chicharrón tastes like in the Spanish community, it literally tastes like that with barbecue, bro. The crunchiness of it is just so on point. This is chicharrón, bro, but in barbecue, bro. This is crazy.